Hi there. My name's Pastor Amanda, and I'm the kids pastor at Victory Church. Are your kids feeling anxious or worried? Are they not able to put aside kind of the concerns that are going on, especially with the coronavirus, feeling oftentimes very threatening for a child? I have a technique that I've been using in coaching kids, even myself, to calm my anxious heart. And it's an exercise I've modified from a Max Lucado book, Anxious for Nothing. And so it is called a calm box. And a calm box can be any type of box. I actually have a wood box here that I keep at my house. And I actually put my prayer requests and my thoughts in my calm box. And I practice leaving them there, leaving them with God. And so I want to encourage you, your family can create a calm box together. It doesn't need to be anything as official as this. It could be maybe an old tissue box where the kids can drop in their concerns and prayers for God, or an old shoebox with a top cut off, something you as your family can decorate together. And the strategy that we practice with our calm box, I call calm, which is something I modified from Max Lucado, which is having kids walk through 4 steps from Philippians 4. So I'm going to read Philippians 4 to us first, and then I'll walk through the 4 steps of calming down, praying, and really giving Jesus our anxiety. Philippians 4 says, "Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious for anything, but in every situation, with prayer and petition, give with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus." Sounds great, doesn't it? There's a second half to that. "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put it into practice, and the peace of God will be with you." That's what we're looking here for us, for our kids, is the peace of God to guard their hearts and their minds. Right now, we need to put Philippians 4 into practice in the same way Paul was talking from prison, and he was sharing about how the peace of God was upon him. Well, we're kind of in a pretty dire situation as well. And so we need the peace of God for us. So with our calm boxes, we run through 4 questions with the kids. The first one is C for the acronym CALM, and that is celebrate the goodness of God. And that comes from the first part of Philippians 4, which is rejoice in the Lord always. So you want to ask yourself, how is God good? Name some things that make God good. The second thing is A for calm, CA, and that is to ask God for help. And that comes from the part, let your requests be known to God. What are your requests today? What are the specific prayers? Write those down. The next part is leave your concerns with Him with thanksgiving. And so that's where the box comes into place. I write down and I celebrate God's goodness. I write down my prayer request, and then I put it in the box and I leave it with God. I even like to sometimes picture myself handing over my anxiety to God and letting go and letting God handle it. He says, cast our cares on Him, for He cares for us in 1 Peter 5:7. And so that is what we need to do. We need to encourage our kids to make an exchange with God when they put it in the box. And lastly, the M, meditate on good things. It says in the Bible that we need to take every thought captive. And so it's important that we teach our children to think about good things. We want to think about true, beautiful, noble, pure, lovely things. And so instead of thinking about the negative things, we need to redirect our minds to think about pure, good things. So help your kids to choose to think about good things over things that worry us. So the Calm Box is a great way to help navigate anxiety during this tumultuous time. And so I'm just praying for your families. May the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, be with you in Christ Jesus.